Okay, so we're going to find some notes and some hand positions on the piano today. So we're going to find the notes with a combination of white keys and black keys. Okay, so you should see patterns on the keyboard of groups of 2 black keys and 3 black keys, and then more 2s and 3s all the way up and down the keyboard. So to your right is up, like higher in pitch, and then the lower pitches are left, right? So higher pitches are to the right, lower pitches to the left. Feel free to do that on your own keyboard. It's fun. All right. So the other thing we need to know is that we're going to name the notes with letters from the alphabet. So the lucky part is you only need to know up to G. So if you don't know the whole alphabet, that's okay. All you need to know is A through G, right? So we're going to say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then we can go back down, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, right? So that can be a little tricky, but you'll get used to it. All right, so we're gonna find A on the keyboard now. So to do that, we're gonna look for a group of 3 black keys, any group. I'm picking this one just because I want to, but you can pick any group of 3 black keys you can find. And you're gonna find the white key that's between the 2nd and the 3rd black key. Okay, that's an A. Now I'm gonna play a matching game and find another A on my keyboard. A, A. Feel free to sing the note too, because that will help you to hear the difference between lower A's and higher A's. Okay, so now we're going to play all of the white keys between these 2 A's. So we're going to go A, the next one up to the right is B, then it's C, this is middle C right here, D, E, F, G. We got to the end of the alphabet, so remember, we only go up to G, so we're back to A again. A, and you can keep going up. B, C, D, E, F, G, A, and back down. G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Okay, so those are all of your notes on the white keys. We're going to get to the black keys in a minute, but first, let's talk about your finger numbers. So you have 5 fingers on each hand, right? Your right hand and your left hand. So you're going to take your right and left hands and put them together for a second like you're praying. And now you're going to wiggle your thumbs. This is your first finger. Your thumb is first finger, okay? Then the next finger, second finger. Then we have third fingers, fourth finger, and fifth finger. The pinky finger is 5. So again, let's take our hands apart. And we have 1, thumbs, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. All right? So that's important to know because that's going to help you learn how to play your songs and find our positions on the piano. So the most basic position we're going to start with is called C position. So I'm going to start with middle C. If you know where middle C is on your keyboard, you can play that C. You can find that C and play it with your first finger, which is your thumb, on your right hand. All right? So then you're going to place each finger after that on each white key after that. So it's 5 fingers, 5 white keys. So the notes are C, 1, D, 2, E, 3, F, 4, G, 5. Then let's go back down. G, 5, F, 4, E, 3, D, 2, and C, 1. Now we're going to add the left hand into the mix. If you're ready, you're going to play that matching game again. Find another C below the one that you just played with your right hand. So I'm going to find the next C down, and since your hands are kind of like mirror images of each other, like they're looking at each other in a mirror, we're going to use the opposite fingers to play the notes with the left hand. So you're going to take your pinky finger, number 5, and place it on C, and then place each finger on each white key after that. And we're going to do the same thing we did. Oh, and something I forgot to mention is to try to keep your fingers curved like you're holding a ball or a bubble, because you want to press the keys down with the tips of your fingers as much as you can, and try to keep the wrists above the keys as well. All right, so here we go with the left hand. I'm keeping my right hand up here because we're going to play together in a minute, but I'm going to do that exercise with the left hand. C, 5, D, 4, E, 3, F, 2, and G, 1, and then we're going to go back down. G, 1, F, 2, E, 3, D, 4, and C, 5. Now, here's the extra challenge. We're going to play them together. So I'm not going to say the numbers this time. I'm just going to sing the notes as I play them with both hands. And feel free to sing along with yourself because, again, that's going to help you remember the notes. And it's fun to sing them too, right? And try to match the pitches if you like to sing. So we're going to start with C. C, D, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C. Now, I'm not going to sing this time. We're going to do 4 times on each note this time, so to change it up a little bit. So we're going to start with C again, always, and then go back down from G. This is our C position exercise, 4 times on each note. Now, here's your biggest challenge of the day. We're going to try to go with the right hand first. We'll do 1, hold that down. Now you're going to put your 3rd finger down, hold that down. Now you're going to put your 5th finger down. So the tricky part is going to be holding only those notes down and not pressing any others. And then lift them and try to press them all together. That is a C chord or triad. 3 notes together makes a chord. We're going to do the same thing in the left hand now. So you're going to press down the C with 5, hold it. Now press down the E with 3, hold it. And the G with 1, hold it. Lift it up, try to press them all down together. Now let's try that together. C, G, lift it and press it down. C chord. Yay, you played a C chord. Good job. And finally, let's learn a song in C position, which you probably know how to sing this song. And if you do, feel free to sing along. It's Mary Had a Little Lamb, which also could be known to the tune of Merrily We Roll Along. So a lot of tunes have different words. So here we go. It starts on the 3rd finger, which is E, and we're going to play Mary Had a Little Lamb or Merrily We Roll Along. So now we're just going to do a little bit with the black keys, which we didn't talk about much today. It was mostly the white keys and C position. The black keys are a whole different ballpark. They are known as sharps or flats, depending on which way you're going from. So what that means is when we look at a black key, it could be called a sharp if we go to the right of the note of the white key below it. So F, the note F, if you can find that, if we just go to the black key to the right of that, we're going to call it F sharp. So a sharp means it's 1/2 step higher or sharp in pitch, okay? Now if we're going from the opposite direction, from G to the left, it would be the same black key, but we now would be calling it a flat, G flat. Okay, so this black key could be called either F sharp or G flat. And that's how the black keys work. I'm not going to name all of them, but I just wanted to explain that they're sharps and flats, all right? So we're going to play now the same song on the black keys. Mary Had a Little Lamb, also known as Merrily We Roll Along. So we're going to start in the group of 3 black keys, and then the only other one you're going to need is the first of the 2 black keys. So I'm going to do it in this octave, but again, feel free to pick whatever octave you like, okay? And feel free to jump around and play it low and play it high and experiment with the full length of your keyboard. All right, so here's Mary Had a Little Lamb in the black keys. Okay, and here's the left hand. All right, you learned a song and a position exercise, and happy practicing. Thank you.